All right. So like 24 hours after we played the first mission, um, we were not able to get through like not even halfway through the second mission before we were just constantly kicked out of the game, kicked out of the game, kicked out of the game, with a bunch of error codes. This is not gonna affect my final opinion on the game, but it does definitely suck. I'd say for like like maybe 6 hours, all the way up till about 9, 10 o'clock at night, we were trying to get just into the second mission. Like I couldn't even, let's see if it works now. It might work. I know they did a bunch of background maintenance yesterday, but like even just loading into this landing zone, we would get an error code. It would just be like, nah, game's not loading right. We kept running into one where enemies weren't spawning in an area when you would walk through, and after like maybe a minute or so of the enemies not spawning, the game would crash. Or it would kick you to the menu because, things aren't loading correctly. Whatever. We're going to give it a second shot. I am alone for now until Raya or somebody else gets on. I'm going to see how long we can go. So, mission 2.
Feels a bit strange being back on this side of the comms, just like the good old days. Now, last transmission I got from Crow was just before you showed up.
You said he and Glint were scouting ahead.
Right. He called in some sort of anomaly, said he'd sniff around the perimeter. Personally, I prefer a little more direct approach.
There's that damn blue bird again.
I ever tell you about the Hunter Vanguard before me? His name was Andal Brask. He was my mentor. Great shot. Terrible gambler. Still, we had this friendly little wager about what was inside the Traveler. I told him there's nothing. So of course Andal says, well then I'm betting on everything. Everything. Lucky guess. The inside is a composite of the outside. You're gonna see some things you recognize and some things you don't. Treat it all as real. Unless it ain't. But I can guarantee you the Shadow Legion up ahead are as real as they come.
Guys, give me a second while I charge this up. Now you're fucking sorry. Motherfucker. Tormentor. Hello, buddy. Don't come over here. Damn, bro. Move spammer right here. These nuts.
The bird from our vision. That can't be a coincidence. Let's follow it.
Kate, is that you? Glint, where's the damn kid? I've been trying to raise you both on comms for hours.
Gone.
The hell do you mean, gone?
The anomaly we were investigating, it's a construct of darkness, I think, a cave mouth. It felt wrong, like it doesn't belong here. I begged him not to go inside, but you know how he is. I tried to follow, I did. That barrier, this place, the cave, it's impossible for me to push past it all.
Stay where you are. We'll find a way through.
This is probably a lot different from the content that I would normally
These
put out,
locks
you know?
control that barrier between us and Crow.
Cade, any ideas?
Oh, I was never good at puzzles. It was always more Ikora's thing.
That's it. Do you see any other dials in the area?
Affirmative. The Guardian will handle it.
You know, normally I've got...
Please hurry,
I
Guardian.
don't have prismatic.
Crow has no one to raise him if he falls.
Glint, this ain't your fault.
He's my Guardian. My responsibility.
And
What the
you're
hell? He's got a
his.
resonant eyeball?
I know
That's
you
cool.
want eyes on him, but you need to stay out of sight until help gets there.
I've usually got like 3 to 4 people in a call with me while I'm doing this stuff. And there's a lot more. Can you stop, computer? There's a lot more conversation going on, you know. It's definitely a lot more interesting to talk to. My way of doing Let's Play kind of stuff, and, you know, just to try to mimic the content I like on YouTube. I just kind of, you know, when somebody's talking, you be quiet. Try to get as much of the dialogue as possible, and then I'll put some flashy commentary in between and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of the combat parts, unless I have something to talk about, you know, which might be something I change in the future, right? Like I come up with an agenda or something. This is what I want to talk about in my video while I'm not doing like the story content, or while I'm kind of on my own. For now, it's like, I don't know, I just kind of, I'll say something quippy while I'm in a fight or something, but it's probably a lot of it's going to be quiet. I kind of rewatched the video I posted yesterday, and I was like, damn, I'm just not really saying a lot, which is like, I didn't have a lot to say, you know. So, we'll see how things go. I know what I want to do and how I want to do it. It's just getting used to it and everything. I need this fucking Scion to come over here. Hello? So the way you do this puzzle, you kill a Scion, you get the buff, and you turn these dials. It's very easy. Some of them have multiple, like this one. Where'd the other one go? You rotate counterclockwise and clockwise until the dial hits the point that you want it to. Sometimes it can be more than once. That time it was twice. I think this last one is like 3 or 4 times. So, again, we got to about the end of this section before the game would just constantly kick us. It would just constantly kick us right off. Oh, cool. Okay, so you can stack the buff and it'll turn it that many times. That's cool. So if I get 2 here... Boink. 1, 2. I see, this is something I learned today. When we hit the clockwise motion, we should move 2 times right onto the point that I need it. Nice. Consecration. 2. Can you get out of my face? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. That's a cool mechanic. I like it.
Cade,
blue.
what do you make of that bird that led us to Glint?
Well, it seems pretty obvious to me. I think it's pretty obvious to you, too. The real mystery is why nobody wants to say it out loud.
I will. A traveler. It's helping us.
Let's do this real quick. Little
Mess it up,
hard-working
Guardian!
fella. Excuse me. Need to get through. Thank you. Please don't be. Yeah, bitch. Stomp nothing. Concentration. Oh, that did so much damage. Yeah, Aramite, motherfucker.
You're through! I'm coming with you. No, Glint, you hold. The Guardian will give us the all clear.
Cade seems like he's really scared of Glint dying, you know, after Sundance and everything. So ideally I can go through this cave, enemies are going to spawn, and things will be okay. But when we got to, again, this next checkpoint, the game just was like, we're not loading anything. And then you get fucked. Rally banner, cool. What is that? Oh. Show yourself. Okay, use it or you lose it kind of thing. It does drain, so. Got him. Bring it on. Missed. Oink! Boom. Claim prismatic reward. I wonder what that is. Oh, I got new aspects. Hell yeah. I will definitely use prismatic through my legendary campaign, because that's like the canon campaign, you know? I just really need to get the story out so I can get my mind at ease of what is happening, what will happen, what might happen. Because that's what really matters to me. I'm not really in it for the challenge. I'm here for the story. I'm here for the story. This is 10 years of amazing storytelling culminated, you know? So, it means a lot to me. There's that damn blue bird again. Whoa.
Glint's right. This feels cancerous.
Egregore?
Like a blight. But it's different somehow. What is this?
Indecision.
Guardian.
You were thrust into an unending life of certitude.
It's in my mind, trying to tear me apart.
Let us free you from this architect of your enslavement.
No! I did it. I fought it off. Shut it out.
No matter. Our voice will suffice.
Now, let me be clear. I am not on the side of the witness, but I do kind of agree with the whole, you know, thrust into servitude thing. Like, people who know me know my opinion on the Witch Queen campaign and know that I hate the Vanguard. I think they're so stupid for not letting Savathun keep the Traveler safe because they wanted it on Earth. I don't think they understood. I don't think they understood that keeping the Traveler in the throne world meant that no one would ever be able to get it. The witness can't invade the throne world if she closes it off, if she stays in her throne. You know what I'm saying? Like, she allowed it to be opened by bringing the ship to Mars. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like we lost the light when the Traveler went into the throne world, but the Vanguard was like, no, that's our Traveler. We need to keep it in our city. And it's like, but you don't get the bottom line there, you know? So anyways,
That diorama.
It is but a facsimile, a testament to loyalty, an expression of longing. Crow. We see his heart held in talons. We hear it beat with his twin sisters still. Within the final shape, we offered a vision of her pride, of yours. Friends, looking to him with trust. But, like you, he chose pain.
You use the darkness to exploit Crow's memories?
And the light to give them form. Don't you see how beautiful it all could be?
it's just pretty fucking creepy. All this egregore is tripping me the fuck out. Cause like, you know, we know what this stuff can do. Oh my god. Oh hell no. I don't like this, like, muting feeling in my ears right now. If you're wearing headphones, I don't know if it'll translate well into the video, but I feel like I'm underwater. It's a very cool sound design.
We offered to erase Prince Uldren's stain from the Dreaming City, to grant Crow dominion of the Reef, the Awoken, and all the stars beyond. But he chose pain.
This reminds me of Legacy of Kain, if anybody knows that one. It's one of my favorite game series of all time. But in Soul Reaver 1, it's like the opening scene where Kain's sitting on his throne. That's what Uldren looks like there. It's pretty cool. Ooh, Saladin?
Crow believes he is resisting temptation. As do you. That material is immaterial. Only purpose can cure his heart. And he believes his capacity for pain is that purpose.
Savathun's voice now.
It is why he subjects himself so completely to your Traveler. This belief was taught, conditioned into you. It can be unlearned.
Again, I agree, but I also don't want the whole universe to just, like, stop existing. This is such a crazy philosophical dilemma all the time, you know? It's like, it's one of those, like, if you could go back in time kind of memes, not memes, but, like, questions of what would you do? Oh, shit, I know what's coming up. Let me finish this thought. Philosophical questions where it's like, I don't know, if you could like be God and control the fates of the entire universe, you can't just make everybody live forever. You know, there's a balance to things like that, and what the witness is trying to do is be God and say, okay, now nothing has to suffer because nothing will exist. But then you lose the whole purpose of life and stuff like that, you know? So then it's like, well, what, on the other hand, do you allow the universe to keep going the way that it's going and allow pain, suffering to continue, but also, you know, the good things that come with life, love and happiness and friends and stuff like that. It's a crazy philosophical question. Oh shit.
There. Up ahead. Crow. Crow?
Quiet. Listen. I've seen these veiled statues before. You have too. It's whispering something, but I can't quite make it out.
Stop listening to it!
I told you to wait outside. This place is... I don't know what kind of effect it's going to have on you.
He's right, Glint.
I don't care. He doesn't get to make those decisions for me. We're supposed to be a team. Guardian and Ghost. That's how the Traveler made us.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever leave me behind again. Promise.
I promise.
That was scary.
Let's set up camp outside. Kate's not far.
Of course he isn't. Tell me you got the drop on him at least.
You and the Guardian both need better boots.
Well, maybe I'll get lucky this time.
Freaky. That's a crazy mission. It was definitely scary thinking about what was gonna happen to Crow. He's just standing there listening, like, oh fuck, he's gonna get corrupted.
It's hard to describe. It's like these pockets of darkness are physical manifestations of the Witness's presence here. An infection, festering.
You said it spoke to you.
In the dark. Tempting me. The Witness knows what's in our hearts and minds. It promises to make it all real. Listen. Whatever the Witness is doing to the Traveler, our ghosts can feel it too. And it's spreading. Ikora would know what to do.
Oh, don't worry, kid. We'll find her. Even if we have to blast our way through.
I don't think it's that simple.
Sometimes it can be. Let's just get our bearings again. Refocus.
Agreed.
I always find it so weird. People, I'm gonna do this while I look for an emote. In universe, always like fall to the Witness, but at this point in the story, and this is the problem that I have, at this point in the story, we know what the Witness really wants to do. And we've known that since Lightfall, when we all figured out, well, the Witness has lied to the disciples, Rolk, Nezarek, Callus, and told them that he's going to give them this final shape that they envision or that they want, when in reality, he's the one who's in control, he's the one who's in the Traveler, and he's the one who's going to shape the universe. So, in the argument against Crow here, to me, it's like, how do you even fall for that shit? We know what he really wants to do here, you know? So, you know, it's really frustrating when you have a character like that who's like, oh my god, I almost fell to the temptation, and it's like, dude, we know that he's tempting you to do something that is not real. It's not real. And there shouldn't be anything that he is doing that'll want to follow him. I think it's ridiculous. I don't know if it's a plot hole or if it's just like, is the witness just that tempting, like Star Wars things where it's like your mind is just so weak that you could believe in anything, but I don't know, whatever.
What a relief to see Crow and Glint again. That cave we found him in, where the witness tried to possess me. A malignant place like that inside the Traveler feels blasphemous. That wasn't just darkness. It was reshaped by the witness. Corrupted. No wonder it could project itself there. At least out here, the Traveler's light still protects us. As much as it can, anyway. My shell? Don't worry. It's not as bad as it looks.
Oh, it's cracking.
The
Oh,
witness
shit.
barely left a crack. We take hits and we get back up again. Right, Guardian? Listen, the others spotted a location nearby that resembles the Io Cradle. Sounds like something that would be of interest to a warlock we know.
Poor little buddy. Hope you're alright. Ooh. This is a random roll.
That's the helm signal. Mara, we can barely hear you. I'll try to boost the connection.
Crow? Does this reach you?
She can't hear us. I'll keep trying to clean up the signal.
The portal remains unstable, and your enemy has barred the way behind you. The abominations you encountered are of the Witness's making. This is but a fraction of the power it now wields. Using stolen light, it has created a new army in opposition to the one the Traveler raised. Stewards of the final shape. No matter. The Coalition convenes to devise a method of dispelling the Witness's interference. Keitel and Mithrax have promising theories. Once this desperate attempt to slow us is left broken, we will rejoin the attack. Let my voice send you now, in flight to strike down the Witness and all its followers. Go with hope and with vengeance.